Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel. Here's another video of weekly analysis for the next week. Okay, so as always, let's start from Euro. Weekly time frame. We can see for me weekly time frame, the high time frame trend is clear long. I expect continuation to targets higher. On previous weekly analysis, I expected test of this weekly imbalance and after that continuation of the long. As we can see, test happened, price achieved my local short targets. But at this moment, price didn't show enough reaction to collect this liquidity, but still the first part of the plan has happened, so I can say that it was kind of successful, yeah. But at this moment, yeah, on weekly chart, we can see test of the weekly imbalance, so trigger for continuation of the long. We can see the target as previously high and also high time frame target there. So for me, it's a clear long weekly bias. So I expect continuation on the long to previously high and of course this high time frame target. Also possible that price could go for red sweep. Always price will try to collect some liquidity, to collect more liquidity to continue any trend. So it's also possible price will go for previously low, but still scenario will be the same. But at this moment, I don't see any short signs, so I expect continuation from there. About daily, we can see good traction. Yeah, also what is important, we can see the price made the test of this huge imbalance on the left side. So also we have daily trigger. So for me, it's a perfect station for long continuation. If we analyze this short move, we can see the price didn't create an imbalance, so it's not impulsive move, yeah, against me. So I can, it will be easier for the price to go higher against, against weak move than against the impulsive move. So yeah, that's why also daily bias for me is long on euro, and I expect continuation of the long two targets higher. Okay, GP. About weekly, for me, it's of course clear long. On previous weekly analysis, I expect as an euro test of the weekly imbalance. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. So yeah, this one wasn't successful at all. But price showed us local short to the local targets, so still locally kind of successful. But yeah, at this moment, it's clear long for me, as I said. Still it's possible that price will go lower to this weekly imbalance, but at this moment, if you open daily chart, we can see the price already collected daily liquidity and showed us a good traction. So already I have a trigger. I have confirm on lower time frame, so I want to look for a long continuation to high time frame targets as previously high, probably, yeah. Yeah, previously high and high time frame target there. Okay, but again, yeah, we have so I expect continuation, but still it's possible, as I said, that price will go lower to collect this liquidity, test this weekly imp, and then after that we'll see continuation of the long. But yeah, it is if price will ignore long triggers and still will continue short. I mean, this is scenario for a possible short. But yeah, if price will continue long, of course, this one scenario is the most valid for me. Yeah. Okay, about gold. Unfortunately, gold just pumping. Price updates all the time, all-time high. Price action lower time frame for me is terrible. About the weekly without any rebalance. Yeah, the closest zone is this weekly imp. On previous weekly analysis, I expected correction of this weekly imp. Yeah, but as you can see, price completely ignored this. and still price just continued along all the time. Honestly, on lower time frame, I know how to catch entry there. So yeah, but at this moment I can look only for, I think, for daily. So possible continuation of the long from the daily chart. It's test of the daily zone, like this imbalances. So when price will form this first imbalance, I mean for tomorrow, this zone will be the perfect one for a possible continuation. But if price will ignore these zones and will show us a good short reaction, we can look for a short to targets there. So it's also possible scenario for short, but yeah, first of all, price need to show us that price wants to go lower. Okay, so it's about gold. Now about USD Canadian dollar. What can we see there? Weekly chart. Okay, so high time frame trend is still long. Yeah. After this high time frame manipulation, I expected honestly impulsive short, but yeah, price showed us local impulsive reaction. After that, nothing interesting. On the previous weekly analysis, I expected long to this liquidity, but again, price just ignored all the liquidity higher and still continues this very weak short and technique move. On the daily chart, the same, but we have a good trigger as sweep of this liquidity. We have already a good traction, so if price will show me good confirm as the reverse, I'm ready for a long to these targets. So this is my scenario for long. But if price will continue this, again, not technique, very weak short trend, I will look just for continuation of the short to this target. Because, you know, if I don't see confirm for one of my idea, I just work on other side and by the reaction. So at this moment I can see reaction on long. So okay, I can look for a possible long continuation, but I understand if price will ignore this, will ignore my idea on long, I will just follow the short trend and I will just work on short. So yeah, this is for USD Canadian. Okay, about USD GPI. Okay, on previous weekly analysis there, I expected sweep of weekly liquidity there. Unfortunately, price didn't achieve this target. I mean, I expected long continuation to this liquidity, but yeah, as you can see, price didn't achieve this. But still very close, so kind of successful. The previous live analysis, weekly analysis was, was kind of successful. About the daily, I expected by test of the daily imbalance, yeah, but unfortunately price continued without. So at this moment on weekly chart, of course, the trend is still short for me. But we can see the price created a weekly imbalance there, so it could be a possible trigger for the local long to these targets. Yeah, but because of high time frame short, yeah, and if we open daily chart, 1 second, if we open daily chart, we can see daily manipulation. So already good trigger for a long continuation, already good traction. So because of it, at this moment, for me, the scenario with possible long to the sweep of this liquidity is not valid. At this moment, for me, it's only short. So because of it, I expect only short to the targets lower as previously week low. I'm not sure price already achieved. Yeah, price already achieved. Yeah, but still, I want to look for a short continuation to targets lower. We can see possible zone for continuation as daily imbalance there. For a possible long, if price will ignore this imbalance, then I think we can look for a local long. But at this moment, for me, it's only short. I have a possible scenario for long, but yeah, at this moment, for me, it's only short. Okay, finally, Bitcoin. About the weekly chart. Okay, I expected Swift pretty look high, maybe targets higher, but what is important, price achieved first target. So yeah, I can say that previous weekly analysis was successful. Also, I expected continuation of the long to targets higher, for example, there, because I didn't see any support zone on the left side on weekly chart for the short. But as you can see, price still show us impulsive short after manipulation there. I expected, I shared it with my guys from our on our Discord channel that I expect continuation from this daily imbalance. But price didn't show any confirm, so I didn't find an entry for myself. Price just ignored the zones, and on Saturday I understood that long is no more valid. It's time to look for a short. So yeah, nothing interesting on weekly, as I said. Just on daily, we can see perfect zone as these imbalances for continuation of the short. We have perfect targets as this liquidity and liquidity there. So this is my scenario for a short continuation to targets lower. I mean, just not like that, but test of this zone, test of the zone, yeah, correctional move, test of the zone, confirm and continuation of the short to targets lower. Because for me at this moment it's clear short. I have a possible trigger. Okay, I have a trigger like daily sweep. I have confirm as inversion, as reverse. I have a target, so for me it's completely enough. For short. Okay, about Ethereum. On weekly chart is the same on Bitcoin. I expected local long to the previous look high and price achieved the target. But yeah, so I can say that previous look analysis was also kind of successful. On the left side, we also, as on Bitcoin, we can't see any support zone, but on daily we have perfect manipulation, perfect traction, reverse, perfect target, and also perfect zone for continuation as weekly imbalance there. So my scenario is the same as on Bitcoin. But if price will achieve first targets on Bitcoin and on the Ethereum before the correctional move to my zones, maybe there will be an opportunity for a local long after high down from sweep of liquidity, yeah, but first price need to, I mean, for a local long, if price will achieve, for example, targets today or tomorrow, uh, possible long, local long to local targets like the imbalances, or if price will ignore these imbalances, we'll look for a long continuation to targets higher, also possible, but yeah, it's, I think, for the future. At this one, for me, it's clear short, and I have also clear scenario for that. Okay, I think it's all. Thank you for watching. I wish you a profitable week, and see you on the next video.